バレなきゃイカ様じゃないと言ったのはこいつよ。
Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more of the Stardust Crusaders OVAs, you guys. I'm very excited to check out more of these. Last time was really fun. I think we got a good little kind of sampler for what we're in for with like the style, the look, the design, the music, and just overall how they're going to do the story. I gotta say, I'm enjoying it a lot so far, and the general consensus from you guys was that it was pretty enjoyable as well, which I was glad to hear, that you guys are liking it, and, yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing today. Like, I knew last time we were starting off with the second half, which I knew, like, the turning point for that was, like, the end duel story and everything. Today, I don't know what we're doing. I know next batch, like the last batch, will probably be the Dio fight, just because it would have to be. But I honestly don't know, like, what we're doing today. It's like the in-between story. I'd asked you guys last time, like, what do you consider to be, like, the most iconic, you know, story in the second half of Stardust Crusaders besides the actual Dio fight? And I gotta say, some of you came forward with the Joseph Abdul infamous scene, and I gotta say, if they animate that in the OVA, I will be over the moon. Over the moon. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I don't know what it's gonna be. Like, I don't know which story it will be. There's a couple of there are a lot of really good ones to choose from in that second half of Stardust Crusaders. But I don't know, like, which one is, like, the quintessential one, you know what I mean? I think it's, like, a matter of opinion, you know? Because, there are some really good ones. I'm trying to think. Was that? No, that was the first half. And then, yeah, so someone pointed out, too, that, like, poor Kakuin, he's, like, off the board now until the end. I'm like, dang it, you're right, we won't get much Kakuin in here. But yeah, so I'm really excited to see what they do. Just reiterating a little bit from last time, I thought they did a good job just kind of like showing us, okay, this is what you're in for. These are the characters. You guys did point out I was not crazy. There were a few things changed about it. They added the scene where they're like waiting on the boxes and everything, and Polnareff has to jump, which I honestly thought that was super cute, and I felt it was a great addition. Shows a little bit of the characters and their dynamic. I think they changed some things with the car scenes and everything. So there were some changes, because I knew I was watching and I'm like, I don't remember this, but then again, like, I don't remember the entire story verbatim, like I do with a lot of part 4 or part 2. Oh, speaking of remembering things, I wanted to point out a couple of things because I feel very dumb. I erased that entire scene of, like, the sacrifice with the stone mask and everything from my memory. I have rewatched Phantom Blood now. Let's see. Overall, I've seen Phantom Blood 1, 2, 3, at least 4 times in full. Once with you guys, the first time, obviously. Once editing it. Once with Mr. Hime. And, oh yeah, I watched the dub a few months ago. I gotta tell you, I totally wiped that scene from my memory. I had no recollection of it. And it was actually Mr. Hime that had to be like, that's literally the opening to the series. And I'm like, what? Because I remember the opening being like the carriage scene. So I apologize for that. You can revoke my honorary PhD. I did not remember that at all. However, the boobies were not in there. Like, that was something that... And in general, I thought it was interesting some of the things that you guys were telling me about OVAs and about this OVA. And that, first of all, like, with the kind of budget you're working with an OVA, the kind of release audience, everything, like the production on an OVA is always going to be much more detailed, which is why like a lot of the art in this looks even more detailed, maybe arguably at times than the modern series. And that's because they're not animating every single part. You know, like this was 6 episodes. They had a budget and they were able to put all that money into the 6 episodes. The other thing was they could get away with a lot more because they were direct to video, and you could really tell like they're just starting us off with graphic stuff, and they also like the head scene was very graphic as well. When we got to that part of the story, you know, like they were not sparing the violence, they were not sparing the graphic nudity, they were not sparing any of that, you guys. So I found that kind of interesting because OVAs aren't something you really see as much anyway. I mean, you still see them, but they're not like, I feel like they're different than they were at this time. At this time, they were like, we're going to bring you like a blockbuster movie level story with this franchise that you love. And now like they have OVAs, but I think maybe like, excuse me, because the quality of the series has risen a little bit. Like typically there's not a huge jump in quality, you know, between like a modern anime and an OVA that comes out for it. They're going to look pretty similar. You know what I mean? Whereas like, you know, it occurs to me, I'm like, yeah, you know, I can put myself in this time because I remember seeing like the Ranma OVAs versus like the serialized televised series. And there is a big difference in the quality and everything. So, you know, it's just kind of like, it's a product of its time in a way. Like this was just like 80s, 90s OVAs for anime were big productions. So I found that interesting. Other than that, I don't think I really have too much else to add to what I said last time. It was really bizarre, no pun intended, to have them start in the middle of the story. Then again, if you're assuming that most of your audience knows the story anyway, this was actually a really good way to come in and kind of showcase everything that's going to be about. Like we got to see a little bit of all the characters. We heard from them. You know, we got like a few seconds of Kakyoin. That's going to be it for a bit, I guess. But yeah, so I thought overall it was pretty good. I'm looking forward to more. I have no idea what we're doing in this next one. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Stardust Crusaders OVA? Let's do this. What are we doing? What story are we doing? You know why they wouldn't do the Mariah one, though? Because then they're going to have to do the... yes! Okay, you know what's funny? I almost said, I'm like, no, I'm not going to say it, because then if it's not it, I'm going to look silly. But I'm like, I almost want to say, like, the Darby the Gambler one may have been, like, one of the best ones of that second half. There's Iggy. It's a big place. Iggy, come on, buddy. Come on. Gentle, Iggy, gentle. You gotta teach your dog gentle so that they don't take your hand off. I don't think Iggy would listen anyway. Iggy knows what he's doing, and he's doing it on purpose. Polnareff just stomping away. Polnareff's he's a ham and a half in this. Yeah. Oh. So this, yeah, something protecting it. Have you seen this building? Oh, you gotta order something, yeah. Yeah, they ordered iced teas on the show, too. Then they all drank them in unison. Are they gonna do that here? Maybe, maybe not. No, it kind of doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna go around asking. I'm so glad they're doing the Darby the Gambler one. I'm gonna turn it up just a tiny hair. Yeah, hey! We are gonna do the drinking in unison thing. Nice. Oh, this is a really good one to do. Oh? I mean, look at the animation is actually really good here. It's actually really decent.
なんだって本当かラッキーだなおいありがたい頼む教えてくれどこにあるんだただ教えろっていうんですか
Another good thing about doing this one is that it doesn't have a ton of effects that would cost a lot to animate. A lot of it is so psychological.
私は賭け事が大好きでね
Yo, you gotta make a wager.
ま、大方はギャンブルで生活費を稼いでいるんですがところであなた賭け事はお好きですか何を言いたいのかわからんのだな賭けが嫌いなら嫌いとはっきり言ってくださいだから何を言いたいのかと聞いてるんだだからね私とちょっとしたつまらない賭け
Here we go. All right, I am so curious to see how they do this. We understand how a bet works. Yeah, okay, so we're fine. You know, I gotta say they're being pretty faithful so far. Kitty. I mean, he's oh. Joseph's also looking so good in this. They're all looking like really, the way they're drawn is really cool. Yeah, we're getting the vibes. Kitty! The cat kind of looks, it's not the same breed, but it looks a little bit like the stray cat from, the actual cat, not the plant from part 4. Not the same kind of cat, though. It's not like a Russian blue or whatever. Oh, boy. Oh, is it? Only. Wasn't the cat like hit on his side or something? I know the kid was. He had like a kid working for him. I think the cat was too. No kidding. With your soul. Dun dun dun! I like the little dun dun dun. Whoa! Nasty. Oh, we're gonna get to see his little collection. Oh shoot. Yeah, even Iggy's like, nah. Yeah, I was gonna say the cat was definitely working for him. Does that stand look different or is it just me? I don't know. I don't remember the stand looking quite like that. That's exactly the same. Whoa, yeah. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't use my dog because, although my dog won't listen to me, so that's okay to be super fair. Ooh. Oh, and he's gonna start going through all the people that he's collected. Yeah. And here he is in my book. His whole family went back to try and get him. I remember that. When I first saw this, I'm like, oh my god, Joseph has got this. Like, he was made for this. Like, he's gonna win this. So he's so tricky and everything. Like, he'll definitely get this. I remember I was so upset when he didn't. Oh. This is so cool. I just love like the strategy of this one. He's gonna go through and comb all the different names. See, Joseph had the right idea. He was trying to psych him out by calling him the wrong name. Jojo just took it to another level. Not good. He knows what he's doing, except oh, just him saying it. Kind of just have to take his word for it. Oh, well, that's the thrill of it. That's what makes it the risk. I still remember the thing with the chocolate. It's so clever. Play it safe. Play it safe. Yeah. He's God. Seeing the lines about Joseph cheating now. Oh, they hit different than when I watched it the first time. I'm not gonna comment on that last statement. Oh, really? Because you look like an Orby or a Barbie. He's psyching him out. Yeah. He's, you know what? Like, I just felt like he had this in the bag. He's, like, made for this. He's so tricky. Our Joseph. He was just a step or two ahead. Not quite as entertaining as when the other guy said Mr. Joestar, but still pretty fun. No, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to see my... I had to watch him twice, his soul leave his body. Oh, yeah, Abdul's not going to take that. He's like, don't make me come over there. I would listen to Jotaro, honestly. The chocolate. Never underestimate chocolate, you guys. Right, and then it melted. That is like, that's some... Well, yeah, the direction of the sun. See, the thing is, he was cheating, but he wasn't. He was doing it so subtly. He's the master of what he does, but he was no match for Jotaro. You know what? It's really that's the kind of psychological aspect that's so scary. Oh, we shuffling. We shuffling.
上から何番目でもいい。好きなところをめくってみな。見るのは自分だけ。当ててみよう。ハートの6。ダービーなのにどうして？カードの並びは全部言う。俺のスタープラス。
Because he can go so fast, yeah.
全て見てみた。余興としては面白いな。だがそんなのはカードを切るとき見えないように気をつければいいだけの。わからん。これからはイカ様をするの。
Yeah, you're not gonna get one over on Jotaro. Oh, we'll see how good it is when you're sweating it out. Again, I'm liking the use of just like silence and everything. They're not doing it as much this time because... Woo! And that is why they use silence. Oh, but he did. Yeah. Oh, Jojo's not gonna allow that. Oh, he could have done a lot worse to you. Trust me. Oh, if you're worried about the psychological aspect, just wait. He's here for the love of the game, you guys. The love of the game. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Remember when Jotaro bet? Ah! We're getting to that part. He's in. He's all in. Oh, an unrelated person. The music, though! Are you hearing the music? It's so like... I'll raise you, Polnareff. Iggy's like, I don't like this. It's a lot of kings. He's like, I don't need to look at my cards. You heard right.
私が聞いているのはお前がそのカードを見てもいないということだ。
Does it freak you out that he's not looking at the cards? Because it should.
もみずになぜ勝負ができる。坊や、何も心配はない。君は普通に配ってくれればいいんだ。
Just deal the cards normally.
あ、それは分かっているが、なぜカードを見。
Because he's got under control.
太郎。残りの2個に加えて。
Oh God.
アブドゥルの魂を。
Yeah.
何？ダービー、君はクールな男だ。実に。
This looks really good, by the way.
真に強い男だ。
Yeah.
私の性格は賭け事に向いていない。結構熱くなるタイプだからな。
I mean, to be fair, it's pretty, in a situation like this, it's easy to lose your temper. We believe in you, Jotaro. Oh, where's cursed Jotaro? I should be holding him right now. We believe in you, Jotaro! Go get him! Yeah. And he doesn't care! Cause he's not looking at him. It's gonna psych you out. It's gonna make you think. Yeah, like the whole place is in on it. Oh, it seems like it's working though. I like how we're just like Polar F is like a noun now. Like a we're just like, oh, we're just using Polar F like he's a. I'll raise you some Polar Fs. I mean, it is a noun, but. Here we go. Ah! Oh, he's not gonna crack. He's like, cool, no problem. Hey, he's just smoking. He doesn't care. He's making him think. Yeah. He's like, let me just fill this out. No big deal. Kakuin's soul, blah, blah, blah. The psychological torment here is just off the chart, you guys. Could he or couldn't he? Look at, I love this, I don't remember if they did this in the anime, but this, like, angle is really just, like, upping, look at this, like, upping the confusion and the tension so much. That's amazing. Look at that. It's so simple, but it's so effective. The drink kills me. He's just sipping on his little drink. His little... Does it have a little umbrella? I think it does. Ah! Oh, he's such a boss. She'd understand. Holly wouldn't object to anything with him. Like, have you met Holly? She'd be like, okay, I love you, sweetie pie. Sweating it out. Ooh, that's too much. That was it. That's breaking point. He knows what would happen to him, and that's enough to break him. Yep. He's sweating it out.
そのカードは強いんだな、ジョータロウ。開けるか俺がはっきり言葉に出してもらう。ダービー
I gotta say, I like Jojo's voice actor in this. No one's ever gonna be the main one, but he's doing a really good job. Oh, he's done! He's done! He's done! You're done. Goodbye. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, he's just, there's sweat and drool and everything coming out everywhere. Oh, oh yeah. Goodbye. This is what happens when you mess around with Jotaro. Mess around and find out. It's like the definition. And now all the souls are going back. Yay! You missed a lot, you guys. Yeah, he had already like forfeited. Nice. There's a lesson in there about like letting fear and like just get the better of you. No, but all you had to do was psych him out. If it's all psychological, then play him on his battlefield, you know? He's like, oh, that was my soul and the souls of many others on the line. Yeah. Oh, he's out of there. Oh. Wow. It's like, hey, everyone! Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Oh, he actually told them. Okay. In the anime, he didn't tell them. They couldn't get it out of him. Oh, you know why? Because we're probably skipping the whole thing with Iggy. Maybe. Because that's how they found it in the anime. How are you feeling? Like your soul just left your body? I don't remember Iggy like being around so much in this one. Like he's shown up a lot. Oh, the shadow of Dio. So they did that all in one episode. Nice. What do you think about it though? This is like a 35-minute episode, so it's almost like two 20-minute ones, you know. So we really didn't lose that much because I remember the Darby the Gambler one being 2 episodes in the anime. That was really good. I gotta say, I think they hit all the beats. But when I saw that they were gonna go for the whole story in one episode, I'm like, and here's the song. Here's the song. I'm like, oh, is it gonna kind of like sit the same way? Because I thought in the anime, like they did such a good job of like building up the tension and, and believe it or not, like really letting things sit, like the pacing and everything was really, really good. And I'm like, and this one is going to feel too rushed. I gotta say, I think they sped through the first part a lot. But where it counted, they let the scene really build up tension and breathe. And again, I was starting to point this out before they jump scared me. They did a really good job with like the use of silence again. They didn't use it as much in this one. And I'm kind of glad to see that because I do think that was something that was especially good for Angel's stand. I'm sorry. Cursed Jojo has to groove to this. This music is way too good. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but they still did a good job of like using silence a little bit to like build up the tension. The music in this one was really good. It felt very like mischievous / evil. The actual like Darby scene, like the scene that we were all waiting for where he cracks, I thought was really, really good. I remember it being great in the anime. I don't have them side by side to compare, but I gotta say, I think this one captured the tone pretty well. Listen, just like are you hearing this? I know I said this last time too, but I'm like, whoa, okay, I forgot all about our high note girl. Forgot all about her. Headcanon, this is the one that does the vocals at the end of the Rohan live action. It's not. It's definitely not. At least I don't think so, but little headcanon. We haven't seen Cursed Jotaro in a long time. You're welcome, everybody. Oh, wow. Yeah. So yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought they pretty much, the only thing that really stood out to me as being a lot different, two things, like, I don't remember Iggy being around that much. Like, I'm sure he had to be there, but I don't remember them, like, showing him a lot. And I know for a fact he did not tell them the location. I remember it being like, oh, well, we couldn't get that. So I don't know if I have a feeling that the modern anime followed the manga more closely on that. Because I think the reason they changed it here is because in the original story, it's Iggy that ends up finding the way to Dio's mansion after his run-in with Pet Shop, which I guess we're not going to do, which is kind of disappointing because I'd actually really like to see it, but all right, you guys, that was fantastic. I really like that a lot. The Darby one is such a good one to put in here because even if you got like a massive budget, why not? This is such a good one with so little like big production effects, you know what I mean? It's all psychological. It's a great opportunity for the actors to flex, for the animators to flex, with like the expressions and everything, for the storytelling, the directing, the kind of like the pacing of all of it to shine. And I think it really did. I think the anime version is a masterpiece. I think it's very, very hard to like say, did this beat that? Well, I don't know. I don't know if I even want to say like, did one beat the other? I just want to like rate them for like how much they entertain me, because honestly, like for me, there's really few things that are ever going to top like our JoJo's anime, like as we know it. But I thought this was really good. It was really well done. Honestly, I could see how maybe they took a few beats from this when they did the anime, because they did a really good job with like Darby freaking out and him snapping and just like the like heavy breathing, the tension before like he finally like collapses and everything. Again, like the story felt like it hit all the same points and everything. So yeah, I thought it was really good. Like I said, those are the only two things that I think were really, really different. And they don't really change too much about the actual story here. They just kind of change like so that we can move the plot along. So stuff that we're kind of used to in these adaptations, like we've done a couple of JoJo's live action adaptations at this point, where we kind of know that you know, for story purposes, they do have to change some things to move along the plot, right? So yeah, so I thought that was really good. Again, great build up, great tension. I thought everywhere they needed to like have the slower pacing and let it build up, they did, even though they did these two episodes in the anime in one episode here. Everything that needed to breathe got a chance to breathe. And I didn't spot a lot of other differences. I just really enjoyed it. We got to see Abdul. I remember Abdul like saying the thing about being hot-headed in the anime too. So we got like a little bit from everybody who was present for this story. We got a little bit of Polnareff being silly. We got Joseph being like his amazing tricky self. Oh my, okay. Watch it. I edited it after I saw part 4, but watching this again, like knowing everything that happens and like seeing like, oh, Joseph, he really knows how to cheat. Wasn't as fun this time around, let me tell you. But we won't get into that. That is for another time. That's for the part 4 OVAs that do not exist. As far as I know. As far as I know. If, man. Like, if that was a thing, whew, we'd be watching that. We'd be watching that right now. Alright guys, so I really liked it. I think they did a good job. That was just one episode. I thought it was going to be a 2-episode arc. So I'm not sure what's coming now. I'm very excited to see what the next story is going to be. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. And curse Jotaro, please, I have another mystery ahead of us is what is going to be the next story. Definitely would love for you to join me. Please be sure to join me next time. And we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.